8个的。Better breathe to here.
You want me to please?
It's a photo.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, go. Yeah. Smile.
Okay.
Yay.
No problem.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Lovely. So we're going to get you 2 seated first. So if you would like the front seat just there. Lovely. And then we have the group of 5. You guys back there. Group of 5 coming down.
So do you want to take the 18 shots and make it do the
Oh, the eels. Yeah, these eels are fish tank. Those are eels. On the river, so same thing. They might bite your fingers.
Okay, perfect. And then I need 2 people from ATT. I need 2 on this boat. So it's going to be 2, 10, 9.
没关系的，他现在我以为只有我们所以他还有其他的老外。我们有2人1组的吗？2个人1组的。
我们2个
可以。
哎，不，我们是3个人1组。
好，我们3个，对，我们还有一个。
没关系啊，但是2个人坐啊。
两个人坐，
还是我坐就好。
坐好了，我们等。
来8个来，然后再加你们，再给10个。
今天还是在这边那个解散嘛 ？OK。Nathan, breathe to here.
Out of you?
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. And
4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
yeah. There you go. I took a heap of them.
4, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
4 piece.
Yeah.
OK。
其他的来，剩的10位来过来哈。3艘船。来往后走哈。
Welcome aboard everyone, welcome to punting on the Avon. My name is Millicent, I'll be your punter today. I'll tell you guys a little bit about the stuff that we see along the way. But if you guys have any questions at all, please just feel free to ask. Just on the left here you'll see some small sleeping black ducks. These are New Zealand squawks and they are the smallest species of native duck in New Zealand. These wee ones are amazing divers. They're able to dive down to a depth of several meters and stay underwater for up to 4 minutes. It's very impressive considering how tiny they are. On the left you'll see a large-ish black and white duck. She's got a bright white belly. This is Maggie. She's one of those named ducks, so you may have seen her picture inside of the boat sheds. She's very friendly. She brings her little ducklings up to the wharf to be fed every year. A very lovely bird. This is our appropriately named low bridge, and under here on the left is where our Australian black swans used to nest. So now that we're out on the open water, feel free to reach in and touch the river itself. Water's very clean and very clear. It's just a little bit cold. On the right hand side you'll see a cute little Tudor styled cottage. This is our curator's house. It was built in the 1920s for the curator himself. The curator being essentially the lead gardener of our botanical gardens. He was tasked with both designing and maintaining all 50 acres of said botanics. So it was an absolutely massive undertaking, so of course he had to live on site. And this house housed he and his family for a few generations, but it has since been opened up to the general public in the form of a Spanish-styled restaurant. And this huge vegetable garden all goes towards that restaurant as well. And on the left you'll see a large crane. This crane has been named Mr. Krabs by the kids at the local schools. It is currently building 2 large bluish towers on top of the Christchurch Hospital. Each of these towers has a helipad on top, so we're getting 2 more of those. And on the right here you'll see a black bird with his wings outstretched on this wooden landing here. This is a cormorant, also known as a shag. Quite a special sight on the Avon. He's a type of fishing bird, so he would have spent most of his morning fishing around for little baby trout and baby eels, and now he's just waiting for the sun to dry his wings off so that he can fly again. So these birds often get nicknamed sunbathing birds or just simply sunbirds. And all down the right hand side for the rest of our journey will be those botanical gardens. So there are 50 acres of plants, trees and flora from all over the world, all brought together into one big lovely garden. Right here you'll see some geese. These are Canada geese. They were brought to New Zealand by the early European settlers for food and for other means of hunting. They originally brought just 50 with them, but now they've their population has absolutely exploded. And now these birds are such a pest that they're the only birds in New Zealand that you can hunt all year round. And this tree up ahead is a weeping willow. This one is also known as our Napoleon willow tree, as this one was grown from a cutting taken from one of the willows over in St. Helena where Napoleon was exiled to. This tree is over 150 years old. And then up ahead you'll see a wee tunnel that's been carved out of its low-hanging leaves. This is our tunnel of love. We get tons of marriage proposals under here, including one of our own hunters, Chelsea.
Okay, ready up.
So good then.
You'll see some water trickling off the bank. This is genuinely the second largest waterfall in Christchurch. It's an above ground spring. So the Avon is a natural spring fed river, so all of its water is bubbled up from directly beneath from the aquifers. This is what keeps the water so clean. Usually the river's a lot clearer than this, but it's because we had some rain yesterday. It's a little bit murkier. We have some mallard ducks or grey ducks. These birds are the most common kind of duck in New Zealand. They were brought here by the early European settlers, just like the geese, for hunting and other means of food gathering. And then they also really loved it here. Yeah, now they're the most common kind that we have. On the right you'll see some tall, spiky palm tree looking things. These are New Zealand native cabbage trees, and these plants have very misleading names as they're not related to cabbages and they're technically trees. So their trunks are hollow like that of bamboo, making them actually a species of grass. In other words, heavier species of grass at that. Hello there. They get the cabbage portion of their name from how if you boil up their leaves and their roots, apparently it tastes a lot like cabbage. Or at least according to the early European settlers who heavily relied on these plants for food. They're also super rich in vitamin C, so it helps cure their scurvy too. Here we have some more of those wee scaup ducks. You can actually tell their genders apart based on their eye colour. So these two are males because they have bright yellow eyes. We might have some females a bit further up ahead, but the girls have little wee brown eyes. So a good way to remember it is the song Brown Eyed Girl. Straight ahead, a tall tree with a reddish-brown trunk. This is our sequoia redwood. So sequoia redwoods are some of the tallest species of trees in the world. This one's just a baby though, at about 140 years old. This wee one was a gift from the Mayor of California at the time. This one's expected to get to 4 times its current height over the course of 1,000 years. And over in the States where they're native and they've been let grow for thousands of years, these trees are so absolutely massive that the base of their trunks measures about 12 meters across, which is about the width of the river at most points. There's even a couple that you can drive through, and I was told that one fell over maybe 10-20 years ago, and instead of getting rid of it, they actually hollowed it out and turned it into a petrol station, because they're just that massive you can put buildings inside of them. on the left-hand side, you'll see a structure, a white structure with tons of pillars. Just way off directly on our left, you'll see the Bandsman Memorial Rotunda. So this rotunda serves as a memorial to all of the bandsmen who were sent over in World War I to play music to boost the morale of the soldiers who were already over there fighting. However, once these bandsmen arrived, the military was quite short-handed. So a lot of these bandsmen ended up having to put down their instruments and pick up stretchers as they became the newly trained medics. So this rotunda serves as a memorial to all of those brave souls. On the right hand side, you'll see a spiky flax bush sticking out of the water, just directly to our right. It's got some brownish seed pods sticking out of it. But this is a native New Zealand flax bush, and these plants are very important to New Zealand's history, especially to the Maori people. These plants have amazingly strong fibres, which allow the Maori people to weave all sorts of things from them, from clothing all the way up to sails for their boats. And on display in the art centre in town, they had a 220-year-old Maori sail woven from these flax bushes. But more interestingly so, it was adorned with all kinds of native but extinct New Zealand bird feathers. So it was an amazing glance into New Zealand's history. This marks our halfway points. I'll just spin us around and we'll make our way back to the boat sheds.
Ready for the big spin? We can all put our hands in the air and yell woohoo.
And here on the left-hand side, you'll see two black and white ducks perched under here. The one with more white is Domino, and then the one with more black is Fifi. These two are a pair, and every year they give us the cutest little bright yellow ducklings. Left-hand side, perched on those stones, you'll see another one of those cormorants. So here's the black one with the white face. So he's just on the left here. And then on the right, you'll see two little ducklings. These ones are quite old, but these are wee scorp ducklings. They're about 3 months old at this point, so they're pretty much independent from their parents. Up ahead we have another one of those wee scorp ducklings. Again, this one is quite old. Oh, and on our left, perched on the bank, you'll see a whitish duck. That is Herman. He's the oldest duck on the Avon, and he'll actually be turning 15 years old this year. So he's a mallard drake, so we used to have a beautiful emerald green head with a rusty orange coloured belly, but he's since turned nearly completely white with age.
Very peaceful.
It is, yeah.
And on the right hand side you'll be able to see a statue of a daffodil. It's about 9 feet tall and has bright yellow plumage. This statue marks the start of our daffodil woodlands. So this field doesn't really look like much at the moment, but come early spring and this whole field lights up bright yellow with 500,000 daffodils. So they were originally planted during the Great Depression with the hopes of raising people's spirits during such a dark and gloomy time with a beautiful field of flowers. And they originally started out with just 1,000 bulbs. They were all donated from the people who lived around the area who wanted to just help pitch in to make a beautiful space for their community. And then every year since, more and more got added, and now we have the 500,000 that we sit on today. And the building behind it is the Christchurch Hospital. It was built to overlook the gardens. They believed that the patients inside would really appreciate a gorgeous view of nature outside their window, as opposed to just more hospital rooms they can see out over the daffodil woodlands, onto the Avon River, and then into the botanical gardens on our left. On the right hand side you'll see a statue of a bird. So this statue is called Taking Flight, and it depicts a swallowbird taking flight. The reason why it's a swallowbird in particular is because the statue also doubles as a drinking fountain. The idea behind it is you swallow the water off the back of a swallowbird. And then up ahead, this part of our tree is considered good luck. It's considered lucky. As we head under the low portion, feel free to reach up and touch its branches for good luck. Under a beautiful chestnut tree, also known as a conker tree. These trees don't taste very nice, but kids mostly use them for pulling off the conkers and throwing them at each other in some sort of game. That tree is the most common place for punters to fall in. So it has very low hanging woody branches, and they're very good at grabbing onto these poles or these quants that we hold. And if we are to get them stuck, we've got about 2 seconds to sort it out before we're ripped off the back of the boat and dumped in the freezing cold water. Side, you'll see a statue of a man. This statue is of Sir Fitzgerald. You may recognise his name from Fitzgerald Avenue. He was one of the first superintendents of Christchurch. It was actually his idea to have the Christchurch Hospital overlooking the Botanical Gardens. So of course he's standing out front of his much beloved idea. And around this corner brings us back to our Antigua boat sheds. So built in 1882, they are the oldest commercial buildings in New Zealand to still be used for their original purpose. That in this case is boat hire. And as you can see, they're in a pretty significant lean. We like to pretend that this was an aesthetic choice so that it helps us get the boats in the weight of the building. And now we are slowly sinking into the Avon. And on the jetty here, just on the left, you'll see a black duck with a red face. That is Murray. He's super friendly. You can actually pick him up and cuddle him like a cat. You can also hand feed him and he wags his tail like a dog. If you're lucky, he might actually let you pet him. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you guys had a good time. I just ask that you please just remain seated until we're fully tied up and let you know when it's safe to disembark. So just keep your hands inside the boat around this area. So there are a ton of eels in there. Here we are. You guys are free to disembark. If anyone
Okay.
needs a hand, just let us know.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Oh, 好。好。好。
Oh, yeah. Sun behind you. Yeah. Right. Oh, right. Okay. Right. Ready? 3. Oh.
Here,
Oh, you want to touch it? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
no
touch it.
All right. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. There we go.
2 pieces. 4
Yeah.
pieces.
All right. Okay.
Sorry.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. There we go.
Okay.
All good.
Thank you, sir.
No worries.
Thank you.
Yes, no, different species. So these ones here are native to New Zealand. These ones here are the female powder shell ducks. They're very, very cool. We're not going to say hi. Come here, wait, come here. They think I have food. And this one here is the male one. Yeah, same species. You know, this is a female. Male. Brother and sister. They are not married, they're brother and sister. This is one family.
对啊，桃园是近
This one here is posing for the photo. Yes, they're family. But they'll soon when they're fully developed, when they're older, they'll go off and they'll find a partner, and they'll live for their whole life with the partner. They're married, and they only break up if one of them dies, or if they start to die. But they don't do that. Very good. So we'd like to feed some of them.
But they don't get married.
No, they do.
They don't get married. They are the same family.
No. Well, I'm hoping.
他会知道自己的兄弟
自己知道。
来，
有没有人要喂的？
我也怕。
不会啊，
Grab a good handful. No, get more than that. Put it your hand like this.
放在手
Yes,
上。
more.
OK。
They are very hungry.
来，给你拍一张。他不吃哎。我也想。你的脸。我也要。好吃，不来，我也想要来喂。给你好不好？来。手好痒哦。这里，你。
要多一点，
太不可哇塞！
要多一点，你要多一点。
这里还有没有？没有了。没了。这样，爸爸。
他比较，他的白色的不给我。
哎，叫我去打呀，我不喜欢。
哎呀，啊，这个丝纹好多哦。
They're very hungry.
摸哦。
出去要不要？有了，我有喂了。不吃我的。那边哪里？这只比较漂亮，找一只比较弱势的。哎呦，
开头的比较温柔，
真的哦。
这个花色的
哦，
比较丑陋，
都没安怎，
它很温柔的丑陋。
我要救人，我要你吃。
啊，这样好厉害，好，它就丑陋的。
你这肚子。我给它照皮啦，手会痒痒的而已。没有啦，刚才那一只真的比较慢慢吃。猪头肉了，白色是这样子啊，这只好吃的，以前是烤肉，买炒鱼啊。
来了你就拍一些回去剪啊。
Right, so every day now feel free to come work if you don't all good too, but just know that I'm here for me. Right, you've done amazing. Don't beat yourself up about it because I know you will. Yeah, but excellent step. Yeah. Okay. It's okay because I can feel your pain. I was brought up by one. Don't blame yourself. Yeah, don't blame yourself though.
就去，啊，不要说什么没有时间，啊，时间就跟女人的事业线一样，挤一挤。先连日这个天文现象之后呢，再把这个锦囊啊，把它打开，知道吧？啊，再把这个锦囊打开，里面有秘密的任务，啊，这个好像情节似曾相识哈，啊，好像跟《三国演义》很